This is Nashville Today. Happy 93rd birthday, WSM. And there have been a lot of phone calls from a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we have in person a birthday cake with 93 of the candles, and we're going to light those. And John Barry, you get the prize.
Come on.
You brought us presents. And
my wife, Robin, is a thoughtful person.
She's awesome, and she's a great singer, too.
Oh, there is that.
There is that.
Yeah.
And she raised an entire band for you. I'm going to say
she birthed a band. So.
She birthed a band, a whole band. I mean, it's really good that they're all really talented.
Yeah, that's good.
How could they not be?
Well, it is fun that our son Kalen plays drums with us, and of course I won't have him long. Somebody's going to steal him.
Aww.
So, and that's what we want, though. We don't want him to grow up and be Daddy's drummer. You know, we want him to get out there and go and do the big show and.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
but he's awesome. And our other son Sean is he's out in Texas now, and he married a sweet little girl from out there, and he's got a new CD out. He just finished up, and it's just awesome. People can go check out SeanBarry, SeanBarry.com.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, but it's called Wildfire, and it's just a great little record. Just really, really good. He wrote all is it 7 songs? He wrote there's 7 songs on there, right? He wrote all 7 songs, 6 by himself. And it's just it's awesome.
Wow.
And but it's been a lot of fun. We've got a great family. Our daughter Taylor Marie is she hits the high notes because she's a flight attendant for Delta, so she sings way up there in the air.
I always wanted that job. Does she love it?
She does.
Yeah, I feel like that would be
really fun. Matter of fact, she and her husband had a few days off, and they hopped a plane and went to Germany to go see her cousin.
How cool!
So how fun is that?
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, so they get to do cool stuff.
Real quick before we get started, here's what Nashville's talking about. An assistant principal in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, been suspended for a Girls Ruin Everything video.
Oh.
Now, how stupid do you have to... I'm sorry, I used that word again.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be. How...
Unthoughtful.
Thank you. John Barry's telling me what I need to say, and that was much better. That was very thoughtful of you. Regarding the changes in the dress code, he did a video saying, well, the girls are to blame. We had to change the dress code.
Oh. Yeah,
it's
that's
just
not a good move.
Yeah. The CDC identified the jobs most at risk for carpal tunnel syndrome. They say women are more likely to get it than men. Apparel manufacturing, food processing, administrative work, all big leaders in carpal tunnel. And I think that they should have put musicians on there because that's a tough thing. The repetitive song.
A lot of drummers.
A lot of guitar players, too. Yeah. Viewing party set for the debate for Senate between Bredesen and Blackburn, October 10th, beginning at 8 p.m. Tickets can be picked up at Baker Center on Monday at UT. The Cox Auditorium is where it's going to be.
Interesting.
You can wear your buttons and your shirts in support of the candidates, but no noisemakers.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's hear it for Anita Cochran again on GMA this morning. Fight Like a Girl.
Way to go, girl.
She did a great job. And it's National Manufacturing Day.
Interesting.
Was there a manufacturing company in your town? Was there anything made in your town, your hometown?
I worked at a manufacturing plant.
You did?
In Atlanta.
What did y'all make?
It made office partitions and furniture.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what was your job on the line? What was your job?
The first job I had there was the worst job on the planet.
Okay.
And it was building the frames. It was the framing.
Yeah.
And you take these 2x2s and lay them in there and nail them together and put a piece of perforated steel on there and nail it on with a nail gun, flip it over, and lay the insulation in.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
OMG.
Every day, day in, day out.
8 hours of handling installation. You had to wear a mask all day long.
Right.
And in warmer weather, your pores are open, and the insulation just goes right in there.
And then you're itchy all the time.
It's horrible. And then you put another piece of steel on and send it down the line. But it was a great job, great people, and a wonderful company. And I worked there for a couple of years, but yeah, that was tough.
You're glad you can sing, aren't you?
Makes you appreciate the singing now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking of singing, you gave us an album that I did not know that you had done. We talked about Willie Nelson just did the Frank Sinatra tunes, and cool. Back Stardust.
Stardust, one of my favorite records ever.
Me too.
Great piece of work. Yeah.
And so, really but you did your version.
Yeah, I wanted to do something similar to that. So I think it was 2005 or something, a long time ago. We cut this little record. It's a collection of songs that were love songs when I was a kid growing up. If by David Gates and Bread, Time on a Ball by Jim Croce, Love Look What You've Done to Me from the Urban Cowboy soundtrack,
Oh, yes,
Boss
yes.
Gags.
Oh, yeah.
Al Green's Let's Stay Together. What's that great song? Gino Vanelli, I Just Want to Stop.
I just want to stop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
we got to hear
cool
some
music.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is like every prom theme of my life.
Oh, come on.
It is. It is. These are all so great. But you mentioned Al Green. We got to hear an Al Green song.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my life with you. Let me say the same, baby. Since we've been together, oh, loving you forever, it's all that I can see. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, whether happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Loving whether good or bad, whether happy or sad. Why do people break up? Oh, turn around and make up. I just cannot see. You never do that to me. Baby, now being around you is all I see. What I want now, baby, let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, whether happy or sad. Let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad, whether happy or sad. Loving you whether times are good or bad, whether happy or sad.
Lovin', lovin', lovin'.
So good.
Oh, my
I was singing
gosh. It's National Get Funky Day, John Barry.
We're having a funky dance party in here.
We are having a funky dance party. We're going to have a funky birthday party because they brought a birthday cake. Ooh. And we're going to talk about this movie that you are involved in.
Oh, yeah, man.
Beautifully Broken.
Oh.
We're going to do that, but we got to check traffic first.
Let's do that.
The Crosland Building Supply Traffic Center, real-time traffic. Here's Richard.
Still got a lot of traffic downtown. It's going to take you a few minutes to get out of downtown any direction, even 40 West, a little bit slow out there because of a wreck at 46th Avenue. They've moved that wreck over to the right shoulder of the road, so it is out of the way, but there's still a little bit slow up out there between 440 and White Bridge Road. And if you're downtown, got traffic backed up from Charlotte Avenue all the way up and around Metro Center, across the river, over to northbound 65. You're headed to Rivergate from Dickerson, Briley, all the way to Millersville. It's rather slow this afternoon. It's been that way since 3 o'clock this afternoon. You're headed to the airport from about Charlotte all the way out to Briley Parkway. If you're headed down to Brentwood, got traffic backed up from the South Loop downtown until you get a little south of Harding Place. Then it moves pretty good down into Williamson County. And only a little bit of traffic on 24. It's backed up from 440 down past Harding Place. But if you're on 440 going eastbound, traffic is backed up all the way from West End over to 440. Got a wreck with injuries at Thompson Lane at Dobbs Avenue and Woodbine. Got a wreck on Murfreesboro Road at Britishwood. YMCA Way at Charlotte Avenue downtown. Hickory Hollow Lane at Bell Road. 100 block of 16th Avenue South. That's just off of Broadway West End out there to Split. And finishing up a wreck on the right shoulder of the road, 65 North, Old Hickory Boulevard in Madison. From the Crosland Building Supply Traffic Center, I'm Richard Thomas with 650 AM WSM Real-Time Traffic.
Keep it here for more of Nashville Today on 650 AM WSM.
Advanced Medical of Nashville is a place where you get rid of pain without pills, without surgery. How do it work? It's like a thermos. I don't know. But Dr. Chris Richards is awesome. What he does, and the reason that he does it, after meeting him, he had a spinal injury when he was pretty young, and it started really causing problems. And I mean, he played arena football, and he played rugby on a pro team, and he wanted to go into sports medicine. And when he was injured and his back just got worse and worse and worse, and pretty soon he couldn't get out off the couch, and it wasn't like him. And he went and they said, "Oh, we're going to do surgery." And he said, okay, what's my chance of it getting better? They said, "Oh, we're going to start fusion of your spine, and you got a 20% chance it's going to make it better."
That just doesn't sound like odds I'd be okay with.
What's the other 80%? So now he's devoted his life to getting people pain-free, getting rid of neuropathy and nerve damage without surgery. Mm-hmm. And it's working for people. He's using all sorts of his kind of stem cell replacement and stem cell work that he's doing for knees and shoulders and hips is different than anywhere else in the United States. It really is different. If you want to find out more about it, go to advancedmedicaltn.com and tell them WSM sent you, and you'll get a free consultation with Dr. Chris Richards.
How did you get to me?
Winona and the Big Noise Tour 2018. October 11th, the CMA Theater. Enjoy songs from the past, present, and future of Winona's impressive 33-year career. Tickets on sale now at the CMA Theater box office or CMAtheater.com.
Sheets, pillows, towels.
Wow, your cart is overflowing.
I love that I can save at Walmart on everything I need for surprise visits from the in-laws.
If you love to save, switch to Walmart Family Mobile. Their unlimited plans start as low as $24.88 a month, all powered by T-Mobile.
$24.88? Who knew?
See, some surprises save you money. Learn more at myfamilymobile.com. Get everything you love about Walmart and mobile. Walmart Family Mobile. Always refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at myfamilymobile.com.
It's happening to you every night. One snores and the other can't sleep. It seems like there's no end to it. But now there's a quick and easy-to-use solution. A natural solution. Snore Stop. Try it risk-free today. SnoreStop was created and tested by a team of physicians and has been helping couples sleep for over 20 years. It is the #1 selling anti-snoring medicine in the U.S. SnoreStop sprays or tablets are now available nationwide. All you have to do is call. It's time to try SnoreStop and make every night a better night for both of you. Don't wait. Try SnoreStop, the #1 selling anti-snoring medicine in the U.S. spray or tablets. Call right now for free shipping and your 100% risk-free trial offer. 800-960-4918. 800-960-4918. 800-960-4918. That's 800-960-4918.
H.E. Parmer. Since 1889, we put craftsmanship first. It's why we still hand drive every nail that goes into your new roof. Sure, it may take more time and it's a little bit harder, but roofing is an art. Do the job right the first time and it's built to last. It's a philosophy that started when H.E. Parmer bought his first set of tools, and it continues to this day. H.E. Parmer. We're not good because we're old because we're good. 615-256-4687 or heparmer.com.
Go to work with Coffee, Country, and Cody and drive home with Nashville Today. Only on 650 AM WSM.
We got lots of news from John Berry in studio with us. We were all excited. There's a bunch of movie premieres taking place tonight. I know that the big Star is Born is happening.
Mm-hmm.
But just a few months ago, we had the big Nashville premiere of Beautifully Broken.
Yeah.
And you sing the theme song to that.
It was so cool.
Did you get to go to the opening opening night?
I went to 6 of them, I think.
Did you really?
All around the country, yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty awesome.
It is. How
great
has
film.
being a part of that movie affected you?
Well, business-wise, it's affected me because I've had my first top 30 song in 22 years.
Wow.
Hello.
Congrats.
And, so business-wise, that's really cool. Personally, it's been really awesome because when I was busy getting Your Love Amazes Me up the chart and my wife having her second child and us raising a family and in the midst of all that, throwing a little brain surgery in 94.
There's
on
that.
On the other side of the planet, in Africa, there's 1 million people that got slaughtered in 100 days. I didn't know nothing about it. And this movie brings that to light. And it's a story of 3 families. 2 families from Rwanda, Africa, and a family from Brentwood, Tennessee. And this tapestry that God weaves where they literally, in different ways, save each other's lives. And it's really quite remarkable. It's a true story. And I've had the privilege of meeting Randy and his family from Brentwood and William and Brielle, who are from Rwanda, who now live here. And they came here as refugees, and it's in the movie when they come here and how all that transpired. And they live over in Nolensville area, and they have a refuge. They have a center there, Legacy Mission Village, that helps refugees come and assimilate into our culture.
Wow.
They come learn how to speak English. They have daycare. They have things for teenagers to do, all sorts of things that they do there at Legacy Mission Village to help these refugees become American citizens. They have U.S. citizens classes, all this stuff to help them become U.S. citizens and be productive part of our culture and not just be out there wondering if they're going to get tossed or whatever the case may be. And so they're doing a great work. They're paying back greatly for what they've received, and just great people, and so much of their story just rings true. And then when I got the rough cut of the film, Chuck Howard produced the movie, and Chuck Howard.
I didn't know that.
And Chuck
Why didn't I know that?
Chuck produced all my hit songs I had, all the records I had out in the 90s. He produced all those songs.
Just an amazing producer. Yes,
great producer. And so he's produced this movie, and he calls me up. He says, "I sent you a rough cut of the film, and I'll send you the song tomorrow. Let me know if you'd like to be a part of this thing." And I watched the rough cut. I don't know if you've ever seen a rough cut or not, but across the bottom is the ticker ticking, the frame numbers and all that. There's no music bed. There's no nothing. It's just dialogue and film. It's kind of dry.
Right.
And I'm sitting there just boo-hooing.
Wow.
And my wife comes, she's watching TV in another room, and I go walking back in there with the laptop, and I'm teary-eyed, and she says, "What's wrong?" And all I could do is point to the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing story. And then I heard the song the next day, and I was like, well, yeah. Jenny Slate Lee wrote the song. She's from Gallatin. Mm-hmm. And just a wonderful piece of music that really paints a picture. So, beautifully broken.
Every tear, every doubt, every time you're down and out, when you're hurt, feeling shame, oh, you're numbing all your pain, when you think you've lost your way, or you're too far gone to pray, he's still waiting there to say, you're beautifully broken. Time you've lost it all, when you're stumbling with each step and you're haunted with regret, when the darkness closes in and you're surrounded by your sin, listen to the voice within. You're beautifully broken. You're made to be whole again.
John Barry, you can sing a song, my friend, and painting this picture and just knowing all of this story as it's kind of unveiling. There are all these it's a small world moments, these things that connect. And you had a story about that, about the writer.
The writer is Jenny Slate Lee from Gallatin, and wonderful writer, wonderful singer, and wonderful person. Her dad is a producer.
Was Johnny Slate.
Johnny Slate. And let's go back to 1991, 1992. She's a little girl, and she's hanging out in the studio and doing whatever little kids do while their dad's producing records. And on the other side of the glass, there's a guy in there recording this song, Ships That Don't Come In. A song that I heard on the radio that literally changed the course of my life. I was playing clubs in Athens, Georgia, and I was coming home late one night about 2 in the morning, and I heard this brand new song by Joe Diffie, Ships That Don't Come In. And I always loved Joe, so I turned the volume up to hear it, and he sings this line, "And those who stand on empty shores and spit against the wind, and those who wait forever for ships that don't come in." And man, I about came unglued. I couldn't see the road for tears. Because I had made a couple of independent records and done some things, but I had become a really big fish in a little bitty small pond of Athens, Georgia. And it just reminded me that I had dreamed bigger than just being a club act playing Athens. And I got home and I woke Robin up, and told her about this song I'd heard, and we sat up all night, came up with a plan to come to Nashville every 6 weeks, do an industry showcase every 6 weeks for a year. If nothing happened, we'd punt. Did one industry showcase at Douglas Corner and got a record deal with Capitol Records.
I was there that night.
Yeah. Were you really? Daggone.
I remember watching the John Barry. I got invited to a showcase to see this new kid from Georgia, and that was John Barry.
You and Herky Williams were the only two people on the show list that showed up.
Oh.
We had a number of folks there, but of all that invitation list that goes out to all the industry people, there were just a couple of folks there. And Herky at the time, Herky Williams, worked for Jimmy Bowen. And so that song literally changed the course of, the direction of what I was doing. And then all these years later,
that little girl sitting in that studio.
That little girl grows up and she was in the studio with her dad. She writes this song that gives me a song on the radio for the first time in 22 years. And get a song in the top 30.
How's that for full circle?
And tomorrow night you're going to be on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry singing that song.
We're going to sing her song tomorrow night at the Opry, and two of the families that were in the movie, our friends from Brentwood, Tennessee, and our friends from Rwanda, Africa, who now have the Legacy Mission Village in Nolensville, they're going to be at the show as our guest.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. And there's another tie-in. You sent a copy of the movie to your son's father-in-law. Yeah, I sent a copy of the movie to Tim when it was a rough cut, and he calls me up and he says, "Man," he said, "there's that scene where they land at the airport in Kigali, Rwanda." And I said, "Yeah." He says, "That's where we're going on our mission trip in July. Do you want to go?" Oh. So Robin and I jumped at the chance to go, and we went to Rwanda this past July for about 8-9 days, I guess, and got to lead music at Vacation Bible School at a little mission school out in the country and countryside of Rwanda. Those are precious stories, John. And you stood where the genocide took place. We did. We went through the Genocide Museum, and I know a lot of folks listening go, "Genocide? What genocide?" And that's the same way when 1984, when this took place, we were busy with life and didn't know on the other side of the planet that this took place. But we got to go to the memorial, and and it's very well done. I mean, the whole memorial's just so well done. And at the end of it, you walk out the door, and there's these large concrete pads, and it's like a big garden around them. And then each concrete pad is about this, I guess, a little smaller than a tennis court. And there's 3 of them, and there's 250,000 people buried there. 250,000 people. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So but you got to see it, and you're part of this beautifully broken movie. Yeah. Singing this song and just tying all these dots together makes you really look at immigration in a different way, doesn't it? Oh, it really does. And you look at people in a different way. Yeah. Because there's a line in one of the movies that that one of the 2 girls, 2 of the young stars are talking to each other in the film, the characters, and she says, "We're all broken in some way. We're all broken in some way." It's hard to imagine how God can use whatever brokenness you may have to help others. Don't be afraid to share it. And it's really quite remarkable. And that's one of the things that I was doing an interview, and someone was asking, "Why do you think this song resonates so well with people?" And I remembered a line my wife told me, because after seeing the movie and all, she said, "Don't forget that. We're all broken. Everybody's broken." No wonder folks can relate to the song. So it's just beautiful. Everybody has things in their lives. Tomorrow night on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry, you will be there. John Barry. Get your tickets, Opry.com or 1-800-SEE-OPRY. It's going to be a beautiful experience. It amazes me. Every time I play there, I say, "How many folks are here at the Opry for the first time?" And it amazes me at the number of people. It's astonishing, and I know a lot of listeners out there, probably folks live here in Nashville, never been to the Opry. You are missing out. Every time that red greatest curtain, show on earth. It is. It truly is, and I don't miss it if I'm not there in person. I'm not going to be there tonight, and my friend Reba Rambo just sent me a note. She's going to be there in support of someone tonight, and I said, "Reba, honey, I love you, and I wish I was going to be there, but I'll be listening." I always listen. Every time that red curtain goes up, I don't miss an Opry. We're going to take a look at traffic real quick. The Crosland Building Supply Traffic Center, and there's someone holding on the line that we're going to be talking to in just a second. But first, here's Richard.
Well, here comes the wrecks. We got one eastbound on 440. It's near the Nolensville Road eastbound entrance ramp, Whites Creek Pike at Wiley Parkway westbound on the north side, working a wreck there. Trinity Lane near Brick Church Pike, Elm Hill Pike at Sanborn Drive, working a wreck there. Thompson Lane at Dobbs Avenue and Woodbine, Murfreesboro Road at Britishwood Drive, Charlotte at YMCA Way, that's downtown. Also, we got a vehicle broken down as you head across or start to head across the Sullivan Evans Bridge there at Shelby Street, and it's sitting in the left lane, it looks like. So there's a TDOT truck behind it, but traffic's beginning to back up towards Ellington Parkway. That's southbound down around Ellington Parkway on the eastbound 24. From the Crosland Building Supply Traffic Center, I'm Richard Thomas with 6:50 a.m. WSM Real-Time Traffic.
Thank you so much, Richard. We're going to go off to the phones right now because I hear my friend Larry Stewart, lead singer Restless Hearts, on the phone. Hey, Larry, how are you?
Good afternoon, Devin. You hadn't had any calls calling to congratulate WSM today, have you?
I hadn't heard from you yet, and that's the most important call that we're going to take today. John Barry's in studio.
How many people have you told that to today?
Not one, and I have a whole room here to vouch for me. John Barry's in the house with us.
Hi, John Barry.
Hey, Larry. How are you, sir?
Now, there's a singer for you.
Oh, no. Well, coming from you, thank you. I appreciate that.
There's a voice. Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
Just wanted to call, and you know how much we all love WSM. You know how much I love you. Just wanted to call and say, hey.
Well, we love you too, and you're part of the history of this station. And, you know, when I think about the people that have called in today and think about you, you're part of this fabric. You're part of the 93 years. How cool is that?
Well, it's very cool because WSM has supported Restless Heart for 35 years, you know, and just always made us a part of the family, feel like it's home every time we show up, and you've been great. Bill Cody's been great to us. All of them have been great. So I just want to call and say congrats, and man, it's really a cool day.
Well, it's really easy when you give us great music, and music that has good depth to it, and just the music that just makes your heart smile whenever you hear it. So thank you so much. Where are you right now, by the way?
I'm in Brentwood. I'm part of the traffic problems. I just stopped right here in the middle of the intersection to call you, and it's just causing a terrible traffic here.
You got to stop where reception's good, you know, wherever it is.
Larry, we love you. Thank you so much for calling in. You've made our birthday. Thank
you. Love you, Devin.
Love you
Bye.
Too. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to take a look at weather. John Weatherby has been telling us all about it. It's October, and nobody got the memo about the weather, apparently.
Incredible, unseasonable heat. Thankfully, the humidity's not quite as high. Nashville's most accurate and dependable forecast from the Springer Mountain Farms Weather Center. Partly cloudy, 70 for tonight. Not much cooling. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 90. WSM staff meteorologist John Weatherby.
Thank you, John. It's 89 degrees in America's Music City.
Not 93, but it should be.
93. Well, we're going to talk 93 when we come back.
Keep it here for more of Nashville Today on 650 AM WSM.
Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Saturday's Essential Bill Cody Collection coming off WSM's 93rd birthday, October 5th. On Friday, we celebrated all day and got a big Plaza Party celebration with the Grand Ole Opry next weekend. But 10 to 1 o'clock, Darius Rucker, Ed Bruce, Mickey Gilley, and real-life stories from a real-life mama, Mama Helen, as only she can tell them. That's Saturday. The Essential Bill Cody Collection starts at 10.
The Legend, 650 AM, WSM.
Welcome to Flavor Showdown. It's time for the lightning round. A snack that's actually a meal.
Zaxby's Big Zax Snack?
A superhero would have this superpower.
Grilled chicken sandwich vision!
Oh, perfect score!
Fall in love again with your 5 favorite Zaxby's meals. The Big Zax Snack, boneless wings, kickin' chicken sandwich, chicken finger sandwich, and the grilled chicken sandwich meal, each served with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink.
Zaxby's, friends, family, flavor.
At your local Toro dealer, you can count on them to answer any questions you may have, back up your purchase with quality service and parts, and of course, help select the right mower for you. Maybe you need a reliable Toro walk power mower starting at $299, or a time-saving Toro zero-turn mower starting at $22.99 that cuts acres fast. They've got them all, the Toro selection you need, backed by the service you deserve. That's what being a Toro dealer is all about. Visit Dickens Surf and Landscape Supply at one of their 6 Middle Tennessee locations today to find the perfect Toro mower.
This fall, the best shows are taking place at the legendary Franklin Theater. Join us this Saturday as we welcome Chris Knight. Thursday, October 25th, we welcome the Bellamy Brothers. Also coming soon, Radney Foster, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound, and Christmas shows from Restless Heart, Gary Morris, and Sierra Hall. To see the full concert calendar, visit franklintheater.com. The Franklin Theater, up close, world class, and right next door.
O'Reilly.
Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $28.95 and get a $10 O'Reilly gift card by mail. Protect your engine from sludge and wear with Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limit supply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Taking your prayer requests and recipes only on Nashville Today on 650 AM WSM.
Hello, WSM. Who's this? Hello?
Dailey and Vincent. Happy birthday.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy. What are you doing? And why aren't you here? Where are you in the world right now?
Well, currently, this is Jamie. I'm on my property camping for the weekend up in Jackson County, Tennessee, and Darren is probably headed to get something to eat at a nice restaurant.
I love you guys more than lunch and jewelry. I wish I could see you every day because you make me so happy when I get to see you. You guys just bring a smile to everybody when you perform.
Oh, that is so kind.
Well, you're just some of my favorites, and listening to you guys on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry, it's just, there's nothing like it.
Well, you're too kind, and we love being there, and we appreciate what you do, and we appreciate the joy you bring, because when we talk to you, you're always happy, and we appreciate that very much.
Oh, well, thank you for thinking of us on this special day.
And we just want to say happy birthday to WSM. So.
Thank you.
Bless your heart. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Dailey and Vincent, they are just staples on the Grand Ole Opry, and we love them. Some of the hardest working people, man, they're everywhere. They're having festivals. The bluegrass people and the Southern gospel people work harder than just about anybody.
They're the James Brown of bluegrass.
They are.
Hardest working duo in bluegrass.
That's right. Well, you brought a cake.
I brought a cake.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 9 and a 1 on top.
Mm-hmm. A 9 and a 3.
I'm sorry, a 9 and a 3. It looked like a 1 from over here for some reason.
It does look like
9 and a 3.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of little ones around there. So we'd
light it up, but it's a fire marshal issue.
Yeah, see?
We don't want the sprinklers going off.
93 candles can cause a problem. You know?
I don't know it.
How'd you get 93 on that little cake? Carefully.
Easy. But you know, we may be the only people in the world with a happy birthday from John Barry.
How we go? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, WSM. Happy birthday to you.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, the best singer in the world just sang us happy birthday. Thank you, John Barry.
Thank you. What a treat to be with you on this special day.
Well, it's just wonderful to have you here. And tomorrow night on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, man.
And if people are looking for a really great project for Christmas, I'm a Christmas freak. And I just love, Hallmark Christmas movies stay on for
don't you know?
The whole time, and every year I always get new Christmas albums, and you have a new one at Cracker Barrel. You're part of a wonderful project that my friend Deborah Evans Price puts together.
Yeah, man. It's a bunch of artists. I'm not sure exactly how many artists are on it, but I have a song called "Do Not Be Afraid" that's on part of the project, and just really thrilled to have this in Cracker Barrel, and it's a great place for great food and great music.
It really is. I mean,
and shopping.
Yeah.
And shopping. I mean, there was just like
no joke.
One day I just go, I like everything in this whole place. Mm-hmm. Everything in Cracker Barrel. And I remember I came in here with an outfit that I love that Cracker Barrel.
You don't expect
Cracker
that.
Barrel.
If they sold milk by the gallon, they'd have everything.
They would have everything. I know. You would milk, and I'm sure there's somebody will sell you eggs if you go to Cracker Barrel too. But it is called "Do Not Be Afraid."
Do Not Be Afraid is the name of the song I have on the record. Yeah.
Okay, here's a write it down moment. Do you know how many times the phrase "fear not" or "do not be afraid" appears in the Bible?
Oh, I don't know.
365 times.
Is it really?
Wow.
So
one
I think
per day.
One for every day. And I think that God wants us to go into this world. And in 2 Timothy it says He didn't give us a spirit of fear. Yeah. And I always think that every time I get afraid, I go, okay, I know who's speaking to me right now.
Yeah.
If there's fear involved, it is not your Father who created you, because He says, don't be afraid.
That's some truth right there.
I love that you have that song on that. I'm going to see if we can find it and see if we can play that. If we can't,
it's on an album we put out last year called Christmas, oddly enough.
Okay.
And a CD we have out called Christmas, and but we've included it on this project as well. So.
Well, I don't think it's ever. It's
never too early to play Christmas music.
I listen to it all year long. I bet
sure
you do too.
Oh yeah, I hope folks will come see us. We're going to be in Gallatin at Christmas, December 12th, I think, or I think it's a Sunday, and at the lovely Palace Theater, the newly remodeled Palace
beautiful.
Theater.
It is wonderful.
Lovely little room.
Mm-hmm.
And
it
I hope
is.
folks will come be with us.
Oh, that's wonderful. You can find everything on your website,
JohnBerry.com.
See how convenient that is. Mm-hmm. And Country Faith Christmas, you can get Do Not Be Afraid. And you can find that at Cracker Barrel, where good food and good music is sold. We're going to take a last look at traffic, and then I'm going to tell you where you get another great Christmas gift at My Pillow. But first, the Crossan Building Supply Traffic Center. Real-time traffic. Here's Richard.
Well, we got some areas that are beginning to thin out a little bit. The area that is thinning out right now is the one up in Rivergate, where we've had a lot of traffic since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Southbound lanes down through Millersville to Goodlettsville look pretty good right now. Still got some slow traffic northbound from Briley Parkway up into the Rivergate area. Wreck up there, too, on the right shoulder, just past Old Hickory Boulevard. Got a wreck on 24 westbound, headed up the hill through Jolton. It's going to be right at the Old Hickory Boulevard exit ramp. And watch for a wreck the 1500 block of Gallatin Road. That's going to be down towards Briley Parkway. That wreck has injuries. Also a wreck on 440 eastbound near the Nolensville Road entrance ramp. White Creek Pike at Briley Parkway, a wreck there. 300 block Trinity Lane over near Brickchurch Pike, a wreck. Elm Hill Pike at Sanborn, Murfreesboro Road at Britishwood, and downtown Charlotte at YMCA Way. We're still working the wreck. So be careful downtown. There's still quite a bit of traffic in the downtown area. From the Crossan Building Supply Traffic Center, I'm Richard Thomas with 650 AM WSM Real-Time Traffic.
Keep it here for more of Nashville Today on 650 AM WSM.
MyPillow.com is a great place for Christmas presents. I don't care what anybody's asked for on your Christmas list. Nobody is going to turn down a great pillow that is hypoallergenic, and it is the season for me to be allergic. Trust me, anything hypoallergenic I am in for. You can wash it, you can dry it. We were just talking, John Barry was just talking about all the different things that they have. Now, were you introduced to a MyPillow? Wasn't it
at Huckabee's show?
Didn't Mike from MyPillow?
Yeah, the gentleman that owns the company.
Creator, yeah.
He was on the show as a guest. He was awesome. He was such a nice man. But he brought everybody in the audience a MyPillow.
Oh,
how cool is that? Isn't that awesome?
And do you love it?
And, oh my gosh,
it's changed the way I sleep.
I can't sleep without it.
I can't either.
Where is my ding pillow?
I know. I take mine with me. They have a 4-pack special right now, and I'm telling you, get 2 standard size and 2 go anywhere travel pillows. They really beat the heck out of those you get on an airplane. I'm just saying, you don't want to use those. Use a MyPillow. It's wonderful. They have dog beds, mattress toppers.
Yep.
They have mattresses now, and they have dog beds. They have sheets. It's just wonderful. You can find anything you need. Better sleep is always a great gift. MyPillow.com. Use the promo code WSM, and you always save money.
Springer Mountain Farms has been raising chickens the right way in the Blue Ridge Mountains for over 40 years with the healthiest, purest, and best-tasting chicken you can find anywhere. Springer Mountain Farms is family-owned and operated and proudly relies on their old-fashioned values of great care and great taste. Springer was the first poultry producer in the world to have the endorsement of the American Humane Association. Their chickens are raised with the best food, with 100% of the soy and corn feed being produced right here on American farms. SpringerMTN.com is the online home of Springer Mountain Farms, with helpful nutritional information, chicken recipes, fresh cooking ideas, and tips. Check out the Chef Special, a Meet the Chefs video presentation that's each Thursday at 9 on SpringerMTN.com and also their Facebook page. The best tasting chicken, homegrown and cage-free, with healthy, happy chickens and satisfaction guaranteed. Springer Mountain Farms.
A powder keg, a fuse, and a book of matches make for a mighty explosion. Two blondes, a brunette, and some big talent does the same. Pistol Annie's. Miranda Lambert, Ashley Monroe, Angelina Presley. Pistol Annie's live October 25th. Ryman Auditorium. New album, Interstate Gospel, available November 2nd. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, Ryman Box Office, and Ryman.com. Sponsored by Nissan, a proud partner of Ryman Auditorium.
Attention, those of you looking to go on a fun vacation and see the world on the cheap. Today, the U.S. dollar is worth even more in other countries, so there's never been a better time to travel outside the USA. The dollar is worth over $1.30 in Canadian dollars, and it's the same for Australia. You can fly there today and have fun and maximize your travel dollar. Your U.S. dollar is worth over $3 in Brazilian reals, and it's worth over $18 in Mexican pesos. Plus, in Argentina, it's worth over $27 in Argentine pesos. Just think of the bargains you'll get. And the way you get the cheapest airfare to any destination is by calling Tickets That Cheap. Save up to 75% on your foreign vacation tickets. Don't wait. Call now. 800-586-8571. 800-586-8571. 800-586-8571. That's 800-586-8571.
Call the RSN Rescue Rooter. We'll unstop your train and keep you cooler. If your heat goes out, just give us a call. Have you warm and toasty in no time at all. If you want clean air that's fresh and cooler, ARSN Rescue Rooter. Call ARSN Rescue Rooter.
Are your drains filled with dirt, grease, hair, the occasional toy flushed down the toilet? Annual cleaning of your drains will help keep your plumbing systems clean and flowing efficiently. Call ARS Rescue Rooter today for our $99 main drain line cleaning special. We'll inspect your drains with video camera technology to pinpoint exactly what is needed to clear those clogs and prevent expensive repairs. Call 615-255-2111 or visit arsofnashville.com.
Call ARSN Rescue Rooter.
McDonald's presents Bad Luck Brian.
A while back, my yearbook photo went viral and I became the face of bad luck. The internet made millions of memes about me. Like saying I'm an only child, but still not the favorite.
He's about to play the new Trick Treat Win game.
Alright, I want a free Egg McMuffin.
If he's lucky enough to win, you're lucky enough to win. Hurry in and play Trick Treat Win. With 1 in 4 odds of winning instantly, you won't need luck. No purchase necessary. Ends October 31st. 50 U.S. and D.C. 13 and older. Rules at participating McDonald's. Mostly food prizes.
It's the bright spot in your day. It's Nashville Today on 650 AM WSM.
This is Nashville Today, and we've had the best day. And thank you to all the people who stopped in and called in. And that continues. We've got the stage of the Grand Ole Opry celebrating a happy birthday today, 93 years. But nothing more special than John Barry coming by.
Oh, you too nice.
It's truth.
Well, it's awesome. It's awesome to get to come here and be on this legendary radio station with the legendary voice of you.
Oh, thank you.
All these voices.
You know, you've always given us such great music. And you know what you are? You're a testimony of good family And the way that you've done your music career, having your family close by, you never made it take a back seat. You had your family front and center, and we've gotten to see that. And living by that, you know, because a lot of people will say, oh, it's family's important. Family means everything. But we knew it did for you.
Well, it wasn't. It's always been important that when Robin and I first got married and I was doing music and even just doing small traveling and stuff, it's just important that she be a part of what we're doing. And we've, we drive each other crazy. Some days she's the president and I'm the janitor. Other days it's the other way around. But we work together, and she works harder than I do. She's awesome. She
made some really cool decisions on this T-shirt.
Didn't she though?
Oh my gosh, it's purple, and we love this color. What did we say when you opened these T-shirts up?
Yeah, y'all were going nuts over the purple shirts.
Yeah.
It's actually some weird name for the color. I can't remember what it was, but it is a purplish kind of thing. Yeah, it's
Auberge.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Or
you know that?
It's French for eggplant.
How do you know that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Growing up in Louisiana.
There you go.
Aubergine.
That'll do it.
Aubergine.
That's it. That's it.
That's the color.
Words I don't use often.
Seriously.
Aubergine.
No man said no man ever aubergine. I'm just going to say, well, she did really great, and these are beautiful shirts. And if you want to look, and do you have these on your website too?
Oh yeah. So
your Love Amazes Me T-shirts, and girls, they are so soft. You're going to want to have one for your very own. Go to johnberry.com and get just everything you get. This one, do you have this on your website too?
Yeah, I Give My Heart CD, yeah.
Oh, I Give My Heart. These songs, he's got a Gino Vanelli song. There are babies born all over this country because of Gino Vanelli songs. I'm just saying that's true. You know that.
Lord.
But hearing you sing it, even better.
Well, thank you.
And it's National Get Funky Day, so you can listen and get funky.
You can get funky.
Because we played Al Green, an Al Green song sung by John Berry on this station.
That's a funky day at WSM right there.
It is. Well, happy birthday to us. Thank you so much,
Thanks
John
for
Berry.
letting me be a part of it.
We're going to close with a Christmas song, but it's an everyday song. 365 days of the year. You can find it in God's Word where He says, don't be afraid. So whatever you're holding back, just go ahead and go, because that spirit of fear, you don't have to be afraid of anything. God makes everything possible. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Shepherds in the field, cattle on the hill, stars up in the sky like diamonds in the night. Then an angel appears with a voice so clear, I bring good news, no need to fear. For unto you a child is born. Do not be afraid, 'cause I bring good news. A Savior is born, God's gift to you. Do not be dismayed, 'cause help is on the way. A Savior is born today. Good news, do not be afraid. The brilliant star shone bright to wise men in the night. Traveled far to see the long-awaited King in a manger full of hay, born this Christmas Day.